Well, hello there. My name is Rick.
My name's Millie.
And this is part 2.
Do it.
Of episode 30.
Trenta.
Of season 2.
Do it.
Of your favourite podcast ever.
Oh my goodness.
Yonks Ago! Sorry about that.
I said 30 really bad.
That's alright. Yeah. We all make mistakes.
Cut on my ass.
Cue the theme.
This is Yonks Ago, coming into your ears. Now what are yonks? They're kinda like years. Just a father and a daughter who want to know all about some people from Yonks Ago. Interesting people who did interesting stuff, but about whom we don't know enough. So we're gonna dig deep and find it all out. Yonky doodlers know what we're all about. Yonks Ago, hey, ho, hey, Yonks Ago, hey, ho, hey, surely.
Part 2, bringing it home.
Ooh, it's still Wednesday if you're wondering.
Yeah,
I've already figured that.
But when this episode comes out, you'll be back from your journeys, well and truly.
Oh, I can't do the math right now.
I mean, you'll be back before, like, the last 2 episodes come out, probably.
I'll be back before the next one comes out.
I know, right?
Bro.
But I'll still be well overseas, Nancy waking it.
Will you be in Belgium?
I'll be in Belgium by then, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Hit them up in Belgium, boys.
Yeah. Oh, look, if any of you Yonky Doodlers don't know, your boy here is in Magic Mike Live.
Yeah.
That might not make any sense to you.
He's actually a male stripper.
Yeah.
Male stripper number 4, I believe. Yeah, is that right?
So look, if you want to see, just an earnest podcaster, put the microphone down and get up on stage and just dance like there's no tomorrow.
What are we going to do for our podcast in 2021?
I don't know. We're going to have to find a way. Because it's some.
Because you're literally going to Chucky Waked.
For.
And I won't see you for
like 6 months at a time. Yeah.
And I'll be like, Dad, I don't have one of those.
We're going to have to get high tech.
Yeah.
While I'm out there dancing for my money. Full disclosure, I'm not actually one of the dancers. I've got one of the few non-dancing roles. Yeah. I get to just use my talking, which, as you know, I love to do.
Are you called male MC?
Something like that. Yeah, I've got a real classy name, like male MC. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you're like a jerk.
I'm a bit of a jerk.
Yeah, so it's easy. Pretty much real life.
Mate, don't even have to act.
No.
So that's gonna.
Anyway, hit them up in Magic Mike Live.
Yeah.
Buy your tickets.
And fun fact, Yonky Doodlers, I had to write a short little biography for the website, the Magic Mike Live website.
So hit them up on the website.
So you can now find a very old photo of me where I look quite young and clean cut, which I do not look like now.
Don't look a bit scruffy.
I'm very dishevelled. Mostly like a bum. I look more like a real struggling bum at the moment.
Yeah. If you're wondering, we have the same length hair right now.
Yeah.
So,
we're twinsies.
Yeah.
And so I had to write a biography, and for the biography, I snuck in a little plug for Yonks Ago.
Definitely snuck in.
I snuck it in.
Yeah.
It snucked.
Yeah.
I've got Yonks Ago up there on the Magic Mike Live website.
If our statistics for our listens go up, you'll know where that came from.
If I know anything about demographics, people who like Magic Mike Live will definitely like
gangbusters.
A father-daughter history podcast about people from Yonks Ago.
Exactly.
Mate, the Venn diagram of crossover interest is huge.
I know.
So look, I'm just expecting the listens to roll on in now that we're getting a sweet plug from the Magic Mike Live website. All thanks to some weird twist of fate that has seen me a part of the gang.
And he's already met Channing Tatum. That's why he has not.
Yeah.
We're hoping he does.
Will I ever meet Channing Tatum?
I don't know. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. I'm going to say I will, but not in a way.
He's listening to this podcast right now because he saw the plug on the website.
Yeah, he's like, I better check it out, man.
So if you're listening, Channing,
if Magic Mike Live's going to promote this podcast, it better be on brand. On brand to Tum. Now, I suspect I will meet Channing Tatum at some stage, but only in a way that I get to stand near him while a photo's taken, not in any way that we get to become like lifelong friends.
Just be like, sup, dude? Don't say that at all. Definitely don't say that.
I'll just practice one of the many dances from TikTok.
Yeah, do the renegade
and
dance.
I'll do one for him.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I feel you, bro.
You should have been a male stripper. What the hell? Your dance is incredible.
But look, that's brought everyone up to speed with why I have Chucky/Nancy Waked it to Europe.
Yeah.
And speaking of Nancy Waked, we better get into it because this is part 2 of episode 30.
We've already been going so long.
We're running out of time.
Yeah. Quick.
And look, it is. We have decided to do little mini episodes during a very hectic portion of the Nancy Waked tale.
Oh, is it?
I mean, no,
obviously.
this whole thing, all of these part 1, part 2s have just been like, there's so much going on. And so look, our ragtag gang.
Tell you who I miss? Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
He wasn't really in the story at all.
I miss Dunny.
Yeah, I guess
He
so.
initiated the whole pat on the back.
I know,
How good was he? But he's gone now.
Yeah.
As is O'Leary, who got busted by Rog the Rat.
Oh, I forgot about that. It was literally 10 minutes ago.
I know. So look, Nancy got scabies. She had to get scrubbed by Jordan, the Canadian we discovered.
Yep.
And she had to wear some clothes that were not on brand.
Not on brand at all.
And then they made it back to Toulouse. Nancy's like, there's definitely a rat in the resistance. O'Leary's gone, I'll try to see what I can find out.
And Rog hit him up.
First person that he comes in contact with is the rat.
Is the said rat.
And O'Leary has been nicked.
He's gone.
And so just as O'Leary had once had every confidence that Nancy wouldn't rat him out under interrogation, Nancy was also fairly confident that O'Leary would not compromise them. No. But all the same, this did not change the fact that they needed to get out of their houses where they were. Because if he did break, for some reason, they'd all be rumbled.
Exactly.
So it's like, these houses are no longer safe. O'Leary knows all these houses.
Yeah.
Time to scarper.
Exactly.
So they all scarper. Francois goes one way. Nancy goes another way. As always, she's heading south in the general direction of the Pyrenees.
Yeah.
And this time, in the absence of O'Leary, she decided to... he was on his way to a concentration camp already, where he would remain. Here's a little bit of what happens. He would remain there until war's end. It doesn't sound like he dies in a concentration camp. Unless you remain there in a grave. Yeah. Which would be a sad story for O'Leary.
No, I think he's still alive to this day.
Yeah. But you know what this means?
What?
Naming rights are open for the O'Leary line.
Oh, I'm going to get in.
Yeah,
I don't think the Metherell line will sound that good.
It was the Garrow line till Garrow got nicked. It was the O'Leary line. Yeah. He just got nicked.
Well, I guess the syllables are just going up.
Yeah.
We need 4. I'm still 3.
Yeah.
How come O'Leary sounds better than Metherell?
I don't know, mate.
Oh.
So she's heading towards Toulouse Station with one. It says that she's headed there with Bernard Gowan. I reckon that was just code name for Trev. I reckon she's there with. She would have stuck with Trev.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, who was it? Bernard?
Bernard Gowan.
Yeah, Trev. He would have chosen that way.
Yeah. So I reckon. So I reckon Trev. He's gone. Oh, could you call me Bernard Gowan? Because we're going away.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, Trev.
Yeah.
So Trev and Nancy are headed to the train station. And so they get to the train station to hop on a train. And as they're walking down the platform, Nancy is scanning the people around, and she looks straight into the eyes, makes
of Garrow
concerted eye contact with the bloody policeman that had arrested her before and the one that had slapped her.
No, get out.
And she's like, and so she realised he's clocked her and he's looking at her thinking, who's that?
Yeah.
I remember that face.
Yeah.
I feel like I gave that face a good slap. And so she's like, this could be trouble.
Yeah.
And so she does the only thing she could think of, classic manoeuvre.
She
whispers a tiny whisper into Trev's ear, and the two suddenly start making out.
Yeah, nice. Trev's always up for a make-out session.
Yeah, Trev's like, that's Trev's answer to everything.
Yeah.
We could have a kiss.
Yeah.
Have a little kiss. The two of us could have a kiss.
Nice, and the policeman's like...
Yeah. Now she's like, we're all out of food. We haven't eaten in 2 days. Oh, maybe we should kiss.
Yeah.
So they start making out.
Yeah.
And guess what happens?
What?
The French bro code kicks in.
Yep.
Because the policeman's like, hang on, who's that? He's like, she's kissing a fellow Frenchman. I can't get involved.
No.
Can't get in the way of a Frenchman who's enjoying himself.
So he's actually New Zealand.
He doesn't know. He's dressed like a Frenchman.
I know,
He's dressed
that's
like
right.
Bernard Cohen.
Exactly.
And he's going at it. So the two of
Nancy works
them,
on a war break, so it's fine.
it's fine, and it's also it was for the cause.
Exactly.
It was for safety. They had no choice.
Exactly.
But this is a fairly pivotal part in the movie. If you're watching this in a movie, you're like they draw away from this kiss and they're like, "Did you feel something then?" And they felt something.
I don't think so. No, Trev kisses a lot of people.
Yeah, he's immune.
Yeah.
But I think we can all agree it was a bloody good kiss.
Yeah.
They're all like, mate, Trev can kiss.
Jordan and Sparky, we're looking in the story.
No, well, not at the moment. So they're so the French bro code kicks in, and they get on the train, and they're heading. Their first port of call was Marseille.
See Henri.
So they're right back where Nancy started.
She did not.
Nancy wanted to warn some of the people who were part of the resistance, who were most at risk after O'Leary's arrest. She's got to spread the word. O'Leary's been busted.
Yeah.
Got to dismantle anything that O'Leary might be able to, ruin. Not that he will. They're pretty sure, but just in case.
Just in case, for safeties.
Yeah. And so, as it was, but the sad thing was, she didn't feel that she could go and visit Henri.
Yeah.
Because of everything that was going on. They figured, Roger, the rat, like Roger's been, who knows how deep the rot is in the resistance. So to turn up at Henri's house would be folly.
That'd be bad.
They'd be waiting for her. And so it was that on the particular night that she was in Marseille, Nancy had to walk straight on by, not even 100 metres from their old apartment, on her way to the second apartment that she had long maintained for escaping refugees.
Yeah.
Hopefully one that O'Leary did not know about.
Got it.
Sorry. Technical difficulties. Really balls that up. It's all good. So she arrives at this other apartment. It's full of, people, part of the resistance, refugees.
Yeah.
And she gets there and they decide the best thing for her to do is to head to another place in Nice, run by a house owned by Madame Senzon. So she hops on a train to Nice.
Yep.
And as she gets on the train and as the train pulls out of Marseille for one of the few times in her life, one of the few times in the entire war, she wept. She just wept them Nancy tears.
She wasn't going to Nephew. She was going to Nice. Thank you. She was like, "Ah."
And she explains this. She says that she felt it was the sense that all of her life all of her life had come so totally apart.
Yeah.
And now she was really definitely leaving it all behind.
Yeah.
So she was saying goodbye to Marseille, to all of that, and it hit her. She had to have a little cry, a little Nancy weep.
Same.
And as the train rolled on east onto Madame Senzon, she started thinking about Madame Senzon.
Yeah.
She loved her. They knew each other from the bit of resistance work. They often handed over refugees to each other from one house to the other. She's described as having warm, honey brown eyes, amazing big black eyebrows, always standing solemn guard. Her eyebrows always stood solemn guard above her honey brown eyes. And she was warm and loving, and armed with a great deal of strength as well.
Mother she never had.
Yeah, right up Nancy's alley. Yeah, I think she's like, you are Mother Goals.
Yeah.
The woman's code name was Delilah.
Delilah's a good name.
And she was something of a legend in the resistance movement.
She was the best.
Mostly for her capabilities, but also because of her eccentricities.
Yeah.
She delighted, for example, in taking tourist-type photos of some of her escaped refugees in front of some of Mussolini's finest, in front of like soldiers who were walking by. She'd take photos of her little refugees. Like she was just photo bombing. She was having the best time. She didn't give a crap.
No. Trev's mum, do you reckon?
Nah, she's very franche.
Yeah, but Trev's mum.
If you like, stepmom.
Yeah. Trev's adopted mum.
Yeah. And so, she was always very resourceful as well. She'd always find a way to get people fed. Yeah. She'd always move people on safely without attracting heat from the authorities. So she was like peak resistance.
Yeah.
Nancy was good. I mean, Nancy was great.
Yeah, she was all right.
But she was no Madame Senzon.
No, she can't even get over the Pyrenees herself.
And Nancy knew her well because, as I said, all their work on the safe houses together across France. So oft times they'd been in contact with each other, and this meant that Nonce had frequently visited her tiny and rather run-down apartment to collect a group of escapees and take them to her own home. And during that time, the two had become extremely close.
Yeah, they were besties.
Yeah. And so now, although Nancy was not here to pick up a package, she was the package.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what they did there.
So she's knocked on the door, and then, first, before she knocked on the door, she looked down at the welcome mat.
Yeah.
Because there was a code.
It's a bit strange.
Now, Suzanne had a code. She was like, if I feel like there's danger when I come into my house, I'll kick the mat so it's crooked. Otherwise, I'll keep it nice and straight.
Yeah.
And then if it's crooked, I'll have the door locked, and I keep a hand grenade by the door. That's her plan. So if it's crooked and someone knocks on the door, you're going to get a hand grenade.
Oh, I see.
Because she's like, anyone who knocks on my door when that mat's crooked ain't one of my people.
No.
All right? You don't come knocking on my door when I got a crooked mat, friends.
And Nancy knew this?
Nancy knows this.
So she was like...
So she's checked the map. She's like, if that's crooked, I ain't knocking because I'm not ready for it.
What if it was just a little bit crooked and you didn't notice?
Mate,
I can't tell.
I'm going to put it out there that Madame Suzanne must be part Virgo or something like that. She keeps a straight map.
Okay.
She's not mucking about.
No, she rules it, measures it.
Straight map. There's a little outline.
Yeah.
Like just a subtle one.
Yep.
So look, the map's either straight or it ain't straight.
Yeah.
And she goes there and it's straight as. It's Virgo straight.
Oh, she's like, she measured it with her little ruler.
It's all safe. So she knocks on the door and then it's warm embraces all round.
Cool.
She's made it.
You still feel a little bit like, oh, what's going to happen?
And for Nancy, after the rigours of the last few weeks, think what she's been through.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. She's had scabies.
She had to wear rags.
Yeah.
Couldn't even wear cool clothes.
It's bloody disastrous.
I know.
And so to be back in a comparatively safe and comfortable home was the best.
I know.
So this is a brief little, thank God I'm somewhere nice for once.
Yeah, got Trev's mom here.
Yeah, Trev's mom's here.
Yeah.
Trev's probably not far behind.
No, Trevor stopped at a couple of hills over there.
Yeah. He's
meeting the hill folk.
Yeah, having a kiss.
Yeah.
And so this is probably a good spot to end. She's made it to Madame Suzanne.
Yeah.
Legend of the Resistance.
Legend.
Straight mat. Everything's good. No hand grenades. And hugs all round.
Exactly.
And Nancy's like, thank goodness. But also, how am I going to get across them mountains?
She's gone backwards.
I'm still nowhere near the bloody mountains. But I feel like she's travelling a little bit easier now.
I also got over the mountains easier than Nancy.
Yeah. Well, she does have the ability to harness the power of the very elements themselves.
Yeah, well, maybe Nancy was too. She doesn't know yet.
Man, if Nancy was Elsa, this story would have been a lot shorter.
Don't know.
She would have just been like, zhung zhung, to Hitler.
Yeah.
25 from Hitler, zhung, you're done, son.
Oh, that would have been cool. Chucky Elsa there. Unless.
But I'm sure there would have been some shenanigans along the way. Are you all right? You look confused.
Something's ticking.
It's the hand grenade that I keep in case something goes wrong.
It's like a toaster.
It's a ticking time bomb about to explode. But that's all the time we've got. We're going to leave that at that relatively happy spot. So thank you for enjoying these broken up episodes, slightly shorter.
How long is this one?
Look, we've been going on for 18 minutes.
Oh, yeah, classic.
So look, we've attempted to do like half an episode, but we've really given you bonus both times. Rather than getting two sort of half-hour episodes, you basically ended up with a 40. If you combine the part one and part two, you get 40 minutes each time.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, you get some sweet Yonks Ago content.
Yeah.
And the story's action packed right now. I can hardly breathe.
No.
From the excitement. We've got characters coming in and out.
Bro, these new characters, just blessings to us all.
Yeah.
No one lying. Like Trev.
Yeah. We're all about Trev.
Yeah.
So if you're also all about Trev, you'll probably want to tune in.
Who's the Dan of this story?
The Dan Kelly?
Yeah.
I don't know. We probably should have made some of the Dan. Maybe we haven't found them yet.
Oh, well, Ian Garrow kind of, but he's not stupid.
Nah.
He showed dumb.
Yeah, we could have made him dumb.
Has a cold. He was
he was a dirty dog. He wasn't a Dan.
He was straight up the teacher.
Yeah. Look, maybe we just haven't found our Dan yet.
Yeah. Who was our favourite?
The rate at which people are coming into this story, we'll find one eventually.
Yeah. What about Alice, who ran a whole prison?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that was like O'Leary because he ran the whole...
Mate, we can't start musing about who's who because we're out of time, bro.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for listening to this shortened episode again.
Yeah.
Like I said before, my name is Millie. This is Rick over here. Yep, sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
And that's it. So come back next episode for another episode of...
I mean, that was one of the smoothest lead outs I've ever... Yonks Ago! Go!
Go.
That